for Dummies, or PSD. We have some new students this year, so why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi guys, my name's Adam and I never really changed my mood and I may look gloomy but I'm just balanced.
Hi, I'm Karen, but all of you can call me Kathy. If you need help on anything, just come to me and I'll help you understand it. Please feel free to find me anytime you want to. Remember me whenever you need help.
Yeah, whatever, loser. I'm Ion. You look me in the eye and make sure you regret it.
Hi, I'm Molly.
And I'm Cools.
Don't bother telling one of us a secret because we'll just tell to the others as well.
Sure, everything.
Well, now that everyone knows new recruits, let's continue our lesson on bonds, shall we?
What's a bond?
Good question. Can anyone answer? Yes, Kathy? Oh, sorry.
A bond is a force that holds two or more elements together.
Good. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, where were we? Oh yes, there are two very different ways bonds can form. They can form ionic bonds or covalent bonds. Can anyone tell me what each of these bonds is like?
An ionic bond is when a metal and a non-metal bond together and share valence electrons.
Whoa, he's got a brain.
A covalent bond is when two nonmetals share one or more valence electrons.
What's a valence electron? I'm lost.
Valence electron is an electron in the outermost energy level of an atom. All atoms want to have 8 valence electrons. This determines an element's reactivity. For instance, francium has 1 valence electron. If it gets rid of it, it goes down in energy level and then has 8 valence electrons. So it desperately wants to get rid of that one, making it extremely reactive. Same thing with fluorine. It has 7 valence electrons. It needs just one more. It's reactive.
I don't understand ionic bonds. Can anyone help me out?
Can anyone make it simpler for them? Yes, Kathy?
Try and think of it as a kind of Beauty and the Beast. A long time ago, the greedy Prince Francois refused hospitality to a woman begging for shelter from the rain. Before his eyes, she transformed into the head of the periodic table, Hydrogirl herself.
You were once the most humble of us all, but now you have become the greediest. Your valence electrons shall be taken away, and all shall repulse you, because you'll be the most reactive element the world has ever known. And the only way you will ever change is if you find the one who is willing to take your valence electron.
So his magnificent castle was transformed into the most evil place around, for in his heart there was no pity. He knew the only way he could ever change back was to kidnap a girl and force her to take his valence electron.
Meanwhile, in a nearby village...
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna go pick some flowers by the castle, Father.
Lord, no. You must not go near the castle. Promise you won't go near it.
I promise I won't, Father. Bye.
What's that I hear? Sounds like a girl. Ugh. Now the first phase of my plan is complete. All I have to do is get her to take the electron and I'll be me again.
Later that day, Francois dragged Fleury to his valence electron, where he forced her to take it, though she was kicking and screaming. She grasped the electron in her hand, but nothing happened. No blinding flash of light, no explosion, nothing. Francois sank to his knees, crying, realizing his last hope for becoming his old self was gone.
I've seen the pain that you bear, and I'm willing to take your burden if you promise to care for your people and not become your old greedy self. Do you promise?
I do.
I will take your burden for the good of all mankind.
It was the most selfless act of love Francois had ever seen. Now there was a blinding flash of light, and Hydrogirl reappeared.
Because this girl has given her life for yours, realizing that underneath it all you once were a good person, I will restore you. But know that it is not because you deserve it, but because of this girl's sacrifice.
What about Florrie? I'd much rather die than have her suffer my burden. I love her.
Hydrogirl's heart was softened by the selfless act of love and took pity on both of them. She made them one and called them francium fluoride, for that is what they were, the perfect match.
Very touching story, Cathy. I think you made your point.
It's such a lame story.
You may be lame, but now understand about ionic bond. When non-metal and a metal join together, they form one compound, regardless of the consequences. This happens when they trade electrons to make all new compounds.
A way to identify ionic bonds is by using the name francium fluoride, sodium chloride.
Be quiet, you're making it more complicated. It's already, but then what's a covalent bond?
This one I know. Think about soccer players.
Aww.
We all know that you love soccer, but it is not the answer to all my questions.
No, he has a point. Two soccer players represent two non-metals.
But then, how does this show the sharing of valence electrons?
The two soccer players represent two non-metals. These non-metals share electrons like soccer players share in a soccer ball. They lend each other's valence electrons.
Now I get it.
I've been kind of left out, and as you can see, Anion has fallen asleep. Does it get any more complicated, Anion?
Yes.
Care to enlighten us, Anion?
Okay, polyatomic ions are when one compound bonds with yet another element. Basically, this one compound, which is two elements bonded together, decides it doesn't have enough valence electrons, so it bonds with another element to form a polyatomic ion.
Now I get it. But you used my name. What does it have to do with it?
Your parents named you based on your personalities. Atom, you're neutral, just like actual atoms. Cation, you're optimistic or positive, just like cations, or positively charged ions. Anion, you're pessimistic or negative, just like anions, negatively charged ions. And the molecules share exactly everything, just like molecules.
Alright!